everyone.
What's up guys, Unofficial MCU here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we are going to be discussing some of the new Ironheart Disney Plus footage that was recently just revealed and shown. We're going to go ahead, we're going to hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys, everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Marvel related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a quick read from the Direct's article as an overall garnering source. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. Marvel Studios hasn't just revealed some of the new first look at Ironheart for Disney Plus, but they also have made MCU history with this first footage. We'll talk about that in just a moment, but the first official footage from Marvel Studios Ironheart was released, setting a new record within the MCU. First announced at Disney's Investors Day in late of 2024 years ago, Ironheart has faced multitudes of delays ahead of its yet to be confirmed release on Disney Plus. Hopefully sometime next year in 2025 is what we're anticipating, although not confirmed. Thankfully, Marvel Studios has confirmed that it will move forward with the series after the series' concerns about it being cancelled amidst its different delays. Even though they had already shot some of the footage, it just wouldn't actually be released or actually go anywhere. They'd probably scrap it, essentially. The series will serve as a semi-sequel to the 2022's Black Panther Wakanda Forever, giving Dominic Thorne's Riri Williams her own solo outing story after her initial introduction in Black Panther 2. And so, Ironheart's first footage makes Marvel Studios history, as I had mentioned. Let's talk a little bit more about that. A brand new spot from Marvel Entertainment titled Celebrating 85 Years of Marvel hasn't just given us a new look at Ironheart, but also a couple of other upcoming Marvel Disney Plus shows, such as Daredevil Born Again, and as well as movies Thunderbolts, that's also releasing next year. But it includes specifically that we'll be discussing in today's video the first publicly released footage from Marvel Studios Ironheart Disney Plus show. Only about a second of footage, it's only like a screenshot from the series was actually shown. One shot shared a look at Riri Williams yelling inside her mask while, something that she for some reason does, oddly. And another one had saw her flying at high speeds next to cars on the road in her Ironheart suit. It seems like it is a bit of a fixed up design, a bit of a different iteration from when we last saw her in 2022's Black Panther Wakanda Forever. This marks the first time in Marvel Studios history that a live-action MCU project has taken more than 2 years between the start of its filming and its public release of that project's first actual footage. Ironheart had started filming in late of May 2022, which is crazy to think about. I was still a senior in high school, and now I'm about to finish up school, college actually, so that's pretty crazy to think about. Now it also marks approximately a 2-year, 3-month gap until its first footage has officially debuted to the public. The only other MCU project to come close to this gap was 2019's Avengers Endgame, which actually began filming in April of 2017, at least for a couple of its scenes, and had its first trailer debut in December of 2018, and that was about a 20-month gap. That definitely feels like a completely different situation and scenario, of course, that being Avengers Endgame out of all MCU movies, a big culmination event and easily the biggest Marvel movie to date. In terms of the shortest gap between the start of filming and the first footage being released and shown is 2021's Loki takes that honor. The 2021 series began filming in February of 2020 and had a shot of Tom Hiddleston in Marvel Studios' Super Bowl spot on February 2nd. So like 2 days after, and although the shot was not in the final cut of Loki either, is also to be noted, and very probably much so a rough iteration and version, just a quick snappy kind of shot, essentially something of a Marvel kind of sizzle reel essentially. Additionally, Ms. Marvel's first footage was shared during Disney's Investors Day in December of 2020, which came out only a month after it had began filming in November of 2020. So for reference of how fast Marvel can be versus how slow Marvel can be, for those of you that are curious about that whole side of things as well, the big concern now is how is Ironheart going to perform, especially after all of these delays. It really isn't on anyone's radar. It feels like a lot of people have forgotten about the character, have forgotten about the project, have forgotten about the show, and even at that, it feels like a lot of people don't really care for the character of Ironheart, even after 2022's Black Panther Wakanda Forever. It felt like she was kind of just thrown in there to be in there, is what a lot of fans had kind of perceived her to be as, and I can't say that I agree or disagree with that. I mean, yeah, I guess I do feel that same way. Like, she was just kind of there, and, well, she was cool. She was doing her thing. I wish that she was fleshed out a little bit more and that we got to know her a little bit more maybe before having her in that movie. I think that she definitely was a great addition and iteration to the movie at the same time. But yeah, I would have liked to see her character fleshed out a little bit more before the movie, if not during the movie. That's probably, hopefully, what the Disney Plus show is going to be doing. I'm definitely glad that she's getting her own show here, of course, but it doesn't seem that they're going to have much of the opportunity to give her any more of that backstory than what we saw in Wakanda Forever. So, how is the show really going to perform after all of these delays? Ironheart made her impact on the MCU when she was first introduced in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. However, seeing her solo series delayed has been concerning for fans who have eagerly been awaiting her return to the franchise. And so, as of writing, recording, and publishing this video, the series still doesn't have a release date, although, as I had touched on and mentioned, we're thinking and seeming that it's going to be releasing next year in 2025, but it's also like, why wouldn't they have confirmed that at Comic-Con? And if not there, at D23 is beyond me. They had 2 opportunities to do so and didn't take either. It will also be meaning quite likely to be over 2 full years between appearances for Dominique Thorne within the MCU. And while select fans have seen footage and trailers at 2 straight D23 expos in this past year and then also in 2022, the wait only continues to see a full trailer for the Disney Plus show. Not just that, as I had also mentioned, any type of confirmation on when it's going to be hitting the streamer. Fans have also gotten a look at some of the new gear developed for Ironheart as Riri Williams expands her brilliance and hopes to keep her hometown of Chicago safe from danger. I really like how she is playing more of a street level kind of hero, so I hope to see her interact with other street level characters, and make her way over to maybe New York with Spider-Man, Daredevil, and the likes of all of those characters. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial MCU. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Peace out.